I rise up on her like the tax rate. Keep my past straight, never lack faith. God been working, they gon' have to hold me back, man. Hey, tell them.
Welcome back to another video. Thank y'all for waiting. I know it's been 2 months. This video is going to be a lot of my poems. I've been writing poetry since April, and I just wanted to share it with y'all. So this is some of my poems. I hope y'all like them, and at the end, comment down y'all favorite poem. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new, hit that bell icon so you will be updated when I post another video. I emphasize for lions. They're the king of the jungle, the superior animal, everyone's favorite, energetic and loud, caring and powerful. I wonder if they get tired as we have, being so perfect for everyone and all that. I used to be the kid you would want your parents to meet, someone to look up to. My father was always afraid of letting me stay around bad influences, but now I turned into one. A lion behaves when locked in a cage. I want to love like Martin and Gina, with a swing in her step like Venus or Serena. I want to love that prospers. If you make this king richer, I will slap that, no Oscar. I want an unapologetic love, not for the aesthetic love. I want a love that hugs my goodbyes so tight that it causes the strongest separation of anxiety inside. Pledge to be my ride or die, because when there's love, there's life. We chase this perception, this ideal that the end goal is to love ourselves. We search for it in every hole, every chest, every embrace we find ourselves in, but it is not what defines our existence. It is a heartbreak and a pain and a suffering in which we get back up that defines who we are. It is the way in which we crumble to the ground and build ourselves back up that determines our being. That is what makes life so beautiful. And once you stop chasing this so-called end goal, you will be able to find the love you need in yourself along the way. You don't know my favorite color anymore. I changed it. Red was the same as yours, so now it's green. I got a new cologne too. It smells like vanilla. Not like the red ones you used to love. My bed sheets are different too. They aren't the red ones with the daisies on it. The ones you used to get tangled in. They're green now, and softer. And they smell like vanilla. I bought a new phone, one that you haven't called. I changed a lot of things since you left. I find comfort in the fact that you do not know me anymore. Just like I no longer know you. The only difference is I changed. I had to. At least I have softer sheets now. And you changed because you wanted to. I made a mistake. A really stupid mistake, and I read our old messages. I know I shouldn't have. But I had to rub salt in the open wound. Had to do the flimsy switches. I had to reopen the floodgates. I had to remember. I had to remind myself that I was loved once, that you did care once, and even if you don't anymore, you did once, and you promised you always would, but that was just another lie, wasn't it? Love is terrifying, but it is beautiful. It awakens the soul and secures the mind into submission. I love you like I love the summer, and the way lemonade feels on my tongue, the way the bitterness of a blackberry juxtaposes the sweetness. I love you the way the sun loves my skin, the way chocolate ice cream coats my throat. I love you the way that I love the first sip of coffee in the morning. I love you the way that freshly cut grass smells, and the way the sun sets in July. I love you the way that Noah loves Allie, and the way that painkillers soothe my headaches. I love you the way I love the cool side of my pillow and the warmth of my duvet. I think that is why our love for each other is so special. We both know what we are. We know we are not perfect. We know we are equally as bad for each other. We yell, we fight, we love when we shouldn't, but we have that in common. Because despite our differences, despite our shockingly horrendous traits, we love each other. The way summer loves the winter. The way I love you. Doctors love to ask, what happened to you? They love to ask, why are you so broken and empty? And I don't know what to tell them. I cannot tell them I was simply born like this. That is illogical, but I do not know where to start. Do I start with my childhood when my dad left? Do I start with the girl that broke my heart when I was 13? Do I start with the years of torment from people at school? Or do I start with you? Do I start with the way you broke me in half and dimmed the little light I had left? No. Instead, I tell him I'm stressed about exams and girls and work. Instead, I belittle my feelings because lying is much better than the truth. And the truth is that I do not know what is wrong with me. My heart spills over with your love like jugs filled to overflowing. It aches. It aches so consistently that it is unbearable. And I cannot recompense the amount you have given me when I try to catch these beatitudes in my hands. I would surely fail. For there are not enough hands in this world to grasp the numbers of your mercies. Neither are there enough to count them on. And so they fall to the ground around me like dandelion tufts in the spring, raindrops in the summer, leaves in the autumn, and flurries in the winter time. They cover my feet, they kiss their way up my legs, and like laughter tickle their way through my rib cage. And when I'm brimming you with your love and your affections, strangle my heart, my joy turns to sorrow, and my laughter becomes weeping. I cannot help but weep for the love you have displayed for me. The peace you give, a sound mind is everything I've been looking for. It wasn't until I realized I was looking in the wrong places. That's when you found me. I was lost and broken, yet you still chose to love me. Your unfailing love gives me peace of mind when I'm stuck in my head and sinking. Quicker than sand, you give me a place to lay in your righteous hand. When tears are racing down my face, you say everything's going to be okay. And when life seems like it's stuck in a cycle, you break that chain and give me revival. You give me peace of mind even in the darkest times. You give me life. You are my peace and my hope in the middle of this fight. And when I am spiraling faster than a tornado, it does not seem to matter. For when I scatter, your love is still there. You are the truth. You are the way. You, Jesus, are the life. I always wondered why I like villains more. And I think it might be because when they get on the floor down on his knees for her and only her, something in me stirs. A hero would sacrifice her to save the world, showing that they are indeed pure-hearted and honest. But a villain would tear the world apart if she was hurt. That is a promise. They seem selfish, manipulative, and rude to everyone around. But he treats her like a queen, his and only his, sitting beside him on a throne with her crown. I think villains are misjudged, and that most of the time we don't get to see their story. For if we knew it, the hero may not seem so full of glory. Monsters are made, not born, and any soul tortured, confused, and abused incidentally would not have time to mourn. So next time I defend a villain of the tale, remember they are too, once broken and frail.
I think I was meant to lose you. I think I was meant to remove my head from the crook of your neck. I think I was meant to unwind my hand from your grasp. I think I was meant to remove my heart from the home it made in your chest. I was meant to lose you because I was suffocating. I found myself in the lack of air. All the love that I gave you had no place to go until it found its way back into my veins. I was meant to lose you so that I can find me.
Hold me down, I rise up on a like the tax rate. Keep my past straight, never lack faith. God been working, they gon' have to hold me back, man.